Hi everyone, today's video is going to be about how I organise my nail polish. I have been collecting nail polish for quite a few years and I've got a large collection. I store them in plastic containers and it's very hard for me to see what colours are in that container and when I'm looking for a specific colour, and it's really frustrating. And I've tried a few different methods of organising them and they were okay but still not quite what I was looking for. So I believe I found the perfect way to organise them, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so here is a normal container of polish. These are brighter colours. You can kind of see what's in there just looking on the side. Here is an example of a method that I tried. I would just put some nail polish on a piece of paper and just colour the lid. That works okay, but only when it comes to brighter colours. If you've got darker colours, like this one, I was colouring the lid white and then putting the colour on there, and against the black it's still a bit hard to see what it is. I've even tried where I've taken the label off the bottom. Bing cherry. Taking that label off the bottom there and popping it on the lid, but then you just get a whole lot of labels, and unless you're super familiar with their names, then that won't work either. So this is how I store them, because I store them in a bookcase. I'll show you that in a second, and I put 2 containers high, so I want to be able to just look into the container and see exactly what's in there and pick out what I want for whatever colour that I'm looking for, whether I'm looking for a red or something, a neon, whatever it might be. So yeah, this container here, they're quite dark polishes in there, and as you can see it's just a black mess. It's dark and you can't see what's going on in there at all. So what I've come up with to do, this one here is already coloured. As you can see here, I've got a nail, just a fake nail, stuck to the top of the bottle. And how I'm doing that is I'm using blue tack, which is right there, and it's sticky, and you use it to stick posters up on your wall so that when you take it down it doesn't take the paint off your wall. And here's a bottle here ready to go, ready to be painted with a fake nail on, and these ones back here, they're all done. And I colour them in the same way that I would colour my own nails. If I would do 2 coats on my own nails and a top coat, then I do the same. Like you'll find neons, especially when they dry kind of in a vinyl sort of a way. So you can see there, beautiful polish, and then you'll be able to see it on top. This one's waiting for a top coat to really show how beautiful it is. So that's what I'm doing, just a little piece of blue tack on the top of the lid, and then I'm sticking on the nail. So I've got the nail on a different bottle and I'm going to paint it with this one. Then I let them sit and dry, and once they're fully dry then I'll just take that and put it on its corresponding bottle. So I leave them in perfect lines like that so that I don't get mixed up as to what they are. So the nail, the bottle for that nail will always sit behind it, and then I won't get confused. Over here is a container that I have finished. It's all done. These are all bright colours, neons, and as you can see, at a glance, you can see exactly the colours that are in there. If you're looking for a green or a neon yellow or hot pink, whatever, you can just go straight to it and grab it. Over here in the corner, my absolute favourite, this has to be my favourite nail polish of all time. If the camera will just focus on it, there you go, Ruby Pumps. And I can see what it's going to look like on my nail. And this one here, my go-to cream red. You can see exactly what it's going to look like on the nail. And this colour is Salsa. So that's what it would look like. So we're going from this, a mess of lids and bottles, you can't see what's going on in there, what colours are in there, to this. I just think this is just going to work, and I'll be able to go in there and pick out what I want. And you can see all the beautiful colours and what they look like. And like this one here, for example, on the bottle it looks yellow and it looks a lovely colour, but on the top you can see it's just a wash of colour. So maybe like my nail here at the moment, I've got a knockout orange on the tip, and I've just put over the top of that China Glaze fairy dust to give it that little bit of glitter, and that's what this would be good for, just to give it that golden wash sort of a colour. So yeah, I think I've thought about the racks, but I don't have the wall space for it, and I think this is just brilliant, especially if you're limited in space. So I keep them in these containers. They fit, they don't quite fit too high. There's about half a bottle from the top of the bottle to the lid, and they fit too high, so I'll show you the cupboard now. And this is where I store my nail polish, and my cat has taken up that empty spot because I've got the containers there, which I'm working on at the moment. He's a ragdoll cat, in case you're wondering, and he'll be one on Valentine's Day, so in 10 days time. So anyway, back to the nail polish. You can see I've got the containers stacked up too high, and you can see the polishes on the side there. So over here, these are all Orly colours, and this one, this top one, it's a mixture of colours in that box. It's Nicole by OPI. There's some Nubar there, and at the back of the container it's got some Essie. This one is fully Zoya polishes, and this one is Sooty. Hello, hello. That's more China Glaze. That's China Glaze. The one on the bottom is OPI. And those two there are both OPI. And back to Kitty. So yeah, that's just a bookshelf. That container there is, that's liner, polishes, 3D roses, just nail stuff like stones, crystals, pearls. I've got my cuticle cream there, extra cotton pads. These are all decals, so all your nail stuff, whether it's stones or stickers, whatever, are in there. And I'll just go back a bit, and that's just a bookshelf there, and I stack them up, those containers, too high. And now with my new sorting method, I'll be able to just grab a box, see exactly what's in there, and paint away, paint my nails. thank you for watching. I hope you've been inspired to organise your collection. As I said, I've watched a few YouTube videos on how different girls organise their stuff, and I think I've found a way that's going to work for me, and I hope you are inspired to organise your stuff, and I hope that you were as lost as I was, and now I've let your little light bulb go off. Thank you so much for watching. Please click down below and subscribe to my channel. It's a bit of a crazy channel. I'm new, as you can tell, and I've got cake stuff. I decorate cakes. It's a hobby as well. Do nails, that's a hobby as well. I do makeup, that's a hobby as well. So join me for a fun ride and girly stuff and a chat, so we can have fun and meet and talk. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.